watching some Sky Sports news before our final game in the Champions League group stage, and not many people are giving us a chance to move on. Everyone is rooting against us, saying that Chelsea will beat us. If we lose this game, we're officially out, but winning this game gives us a small chance of advancing here to the knockout rounds of the Champions League. It is time. Juve against Chelsea. It's game day. Will we win and advance to the knockout rounds? Boys, you're about to find out.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
And here we go, boys. Like I said, this is a must-win game for us if we want to have a chance at making it to the knockout rounds of the Champions League. Even if we win this game, there's a possibility that we will not make it through. And if that does happen, it will be the first time in my career while playing for a big European team that I will not make it to the knockout rounds of the Champions League. Let's not make that happen. Kickoff time here in London, back facing my former club Chelsea, and they would start it off with a beautiful chance. Ramirez misses this one though, and another opportunity following that would fall to Gareth Bale, but what a save from our keeper. That was actually Remy with the shot. My apologies, but another chance for Chelsea. This time it would fall to Gareth Bale, and he's gonna take the shot. What a miss that was in the 20th minute. A great shot, but we come back, and Barclay puts on the moves with the skill. What can he do? What a goal that was. All I needed was a couple skill moves to blow by the Chelsea defenders, and then I nutmeg the Chelsea goalkeeper there for the opening goal in this match. It was a beauty there, but Chelsea would follow it up with a few chances of their own. They have been honestly dominating this match. We just have the one shot that made its way into the back of the net. That's all that matters here. 40th minute, another shot, but a great block by one of our defenders. Final chance of this half falls to Chelsea, and a terrible miss right there from Da Silva. He can't put it in. End of the first half. Scoreline is still 1-0. Barclay with the lone goal. Beautifully played first half right there. And right now, it's looking like we're going to pick up these 3 points and possibly be advancing to the knockout rounds. Still 45 minutes. Let's see what we can do as the ref blows his whistle, and to start things out, the first chance would fall to us. What a through ball put in. But I put the shot just wide of the net. How did that one not sneak its way into the back of the net? I have no clue at all. It goes wide right there. Unfortunately for me, I thought that was going to be my second of the game. It wasn't, but followed up by another great through ball, and this time I can't quite get to the ball. It goes straight to the goalkeeper, and another chance falls to Barclay right here. More skill inside the box, but the keeper comes out and saves that. Again, still 1-0. Chelsea's first chance of the second half. What can they do whipping it in? But a great clearance by one of our defenders in the 62nd minute. 1-0, and then look at the passing from Barclay. Will it lead to the second goal of the match? A great save by the Chelsea goalkeeper, and again, another chance. Look at this, a bunch of room, and Morata finds the back of the net right there. 2-0, the dagger in the 84th minute. It's all over now. 3 points are gonna be awarded to Juve. What a goal that was. Morata, the Spanish man, finds it right there. The pace, and then the beautiful shots from outside the box. It's all over, boys. 2-0. That is the score line in this one. Again, what a goal. What a freaking goal. Goes across to the far post right there. 2-0, game, set, match. It's all over now. But the question is, will it be enough? Will it be enough to push us through to the knockout rounds of the Champions League? It all depends on the score of the Sevilla-Dundee United game. Sevilla needs to lose this one. Guys, it's time to find out where we stand. And heading back to the locker room, we see the final score of the Sevilla-Dundee United game. And boys, it's looking like we will not be making it through to the knockout rounds of the Champions League. For the first time in my career, I won't be competing for a Champions League title. This is a disappointment. One of the biggest disappointments of my career. And after losing this game, being knocked out of this tournament, we have to move on. There's still other things to compete for, and we move on in this next match with a loss in the Serie A. It just keeps getting worse. So we finally grown out that beard. Let me know what you guys think. We're equipping it right there, the casual beard. Hopefully it will help change my luck around. And now, boys, it's time to head out back to the United States, not to compete for the national team, but for something else. I told you Gatorade was hooking me up, and I was going to be in an advertisement with another big-time athlete, and we headed to watch the Cleveland Cavaliers play, and I'm sure you guys all know who it is at this point. I'm sure you guys all know the athlete that I will be working with. He plays for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He is a basketball player. Yes, that's right. Barclay and LeBron James are working together, and I headed back to his crib. We talked a little bit after the game about our new sponsorship here with Gatorade. We both are now working with Gatorade. He also talked to me about how me and him are pretty much both the American legends in our respective sports. He's got to be the American legend in basketball, and for me, it's soccer, it's football, guys. This is just something really cool to be able to meet LeBron James, talk to him about our respective sports and whatnot. It's awesome getting to talk to him, and we will be working more in the future, guys. So big things to come, possibly a commercial, some billboards, magazine advertisements. It will just continue to keep getting better and better. And now it's time to head into our next game. Napoli is the opponent. We need to bounce back with a big win here. Let's get it.
I'm going insane. These thoughts, they come and flood my brain. And even though I say I'm good, I'm probably lying once again. And I can say I'm feeling no pain, but that's just cause I poured some shots and took them straight.
And here we go into this must-win game against Napoli. We just lost our previous game in the Serie A, so a win here is almost necessary at home in front of the home fans. If we draw, if we lose this game, it's not going to be looking good for us and most likely our manager. After being knocked out of the Champions League, after losing a bunch of games here in the Serie A, we still are in first place, but things aren't looking too good for him. And especially with me not being in the best relationship with the manager, I don't know, things might be a little better if we end up getting a new manager. If he gets fired, we'll see what happens. And one of our first chances here of the match is going to fall to me. I get fouled, and I'm going to win myself a free kick. I'm going to step up to take it, and instead of shooting from a tough angle, I'm going to whip it into the box. And Di Maria with the shot, but it goes just wide right there, guys. On one of our best chances of the game, Di Maria can't find the back of the net. A couple more chances would fall to us right here, but we would not be able to convert, unfortunately. And finally Napoli with their first chance of the match, and they're going to take a shot, and it's in. It's in to the back of the net. A nightmare start for us on one of their first chances of the match. They find it. Our keeper can't save it. Just a rocket of a shot. And because of that, we find ourselves down in this one. We're going to need a comeback win in front of our home fans. Will we be able to do it? With the form we've been in lately, I just don't know. But it's going to be on my shoulders to put us back into this game. Let's see what we can do. Straight after this, though, They would have another shot, and this time our keeper comes up with an outstanding save to keep it at 1-0. If that shot would have went in and they made it 2-0, things just would not have been looking good for us at that point. But luckily, it's still 1-0. Only that one goal to separate us. One more shot for us to end the half, and that would be it. Ref blows his whistle. We find ourselves trailing going into the second half. Will we be able to equalize and possibly win the match? We are about to find out here, jumping straight into things in the second half. And the first chance would fall to Napoli. And what a block. That one was for sure going into the back of the net. And then Barclay again with the skill. What can he do here with this right now?
With my roommate you stay, why you stay in my brain. I'm feeling low, I'm feeling high, I'm feeling crazy, thinking why. A couple of them shots in a 40 won't pass the feeling by. I'm feeling like I'm stuck, I'm feeling like I'm out of luck. I feel like I should've.
And after scoring that goal, unfortunately for us, it was the last chance of the game. We only managed to come away with 1 point, and we keep dropping points in the Serie A. After being knocked out of the Champions League, well, the Serie A is something that we desperately need to win. And if we don't, things will not be looking good here for myself and for the team as a whole. But still a lot of season left, so a 1-1 draw against a very good team in Napoli. I guess we have to take it. I thought at the beginning of the game it was a must-win game, but at this point, I just don't know anymore. 1-1 is the score. Moving along and taking a look at the standings, we are still in first place in the Serie A by 5 points, so I guess we can't be complaining too early here. A lot of games still left, and now it's time for a much-needed break. We have 2 weeks off. What should we do during this break, guys? Let me know down below in the comment section. Let's try to hit 1,000 likes on this episode, and we will catch you guys later.